Hello, my name is Zoe. I am a nurse from Derbyshire Hospital in Plymouth. I work in orthopaedic trauma. I'm a Band 6 junior sister. I am thinking today about my leadership point of view. So I've been just considering who some of the influential people throughout my life have been so far. And my immediate go-to was my mum. So she is a nurse still. She still works and has been a nurse for all of my life. She to me is the epitome of what a nurse should be. So she's kind, considerate, generous, compassionate, quiet, lovely, the person you'd want there when you're feeling ill, not just as your mum but as your nurse as well. I've seen her with patients and they adore her, and you know, I always hope that one day I'll be the nurse that she is. As my mother, she's been amazing. I really look up to her. She's a real role model for me. She's been through some tricky times in our life together as a family, and she's always been the one that quietly sits on the sideline but holds us all together. I'm quite different to her, so I'm a little bit more fiery. I tend to say what I think quickly and then think about it later on, whereas she will sit quietly and, you know, add valuable contributions when she considered it first. It's been some of those sort of more negative experiences that we've had that also have influenced how I've become as a person, but also as a leader today. So in my early 20s I had quite a difficult marriage, and that was quite influential in how I learnt to decide what I knew was right and wrong, and also about how I knew to look for what my values were and what I needed in life, because actually I got so low at one point that it all didn't really make sense at all. So to have got from there to where I am today has been quite huge really for me. So when I think about my life purpose, it's really about making a difference for myself, but mostly for other people. I need to feel valued, and by doing that it has to be through making a valuable contribution to somebody else. It doesn't have to be huge, but I need to feel like it's making a difference and it's valued. My core values are quite strict. I am a stickler for really high standards. I'm a little bit OCD at times, but I think that comes across in a positive way throughout my nursing, because you can't have anything less than gold standard for my patients, and I won't have anything less, and then we are always going to be safe. So that to me is a good thing. I do like honesty and integrity in people, so you know, if people say they're going to do something, I would expect them to follow through to that. If I say I'm going to do something, I won't stop or finish until it's done. And I think a combination of all of these events and my values and my life purpose and discovering myself kind of throughout my late teens and early 30s, it's been really influential into kind of coming into nursing quite late on in my life, but then actually moving quite quickly into a leadership position within that, because actually I like empowering people to become the best version of themselves that they can be, as I try to do on a daily basis for myself. So people can expect me to be straight down the line with them. You know, what I say is what I'll do, but I also expect that back. I'm honest, I'm open, I'm compassionate. I try to push people to be the best they can be within their own comfort zones, but also maybe just sort of push them out of it a little bit, just so that they can see the potentials that they have. But I do expect hard work and honesty and people to do what they say they're going to do, and above all, high standards of care. To set an example for my people, I guess for me, as a nurse particularly, I would never ask anybody to do something that I wouldn't be prepared to do myself. When I'm at work, I'm at work. Out on the floor, all of my patients know me, they know my name, they know what they can ask of me, all of their families know who I am on the ward, and to me that's really important, because if you have a senior nurse on shift and people don't know who you are, then to me that's kind of defeats the object really. So when I'm leading in my workplace, it's about making sure that it's safe, but that people feel comfortable in asking you for what they need, and the job gets done but to a standard that's just not just satisfactory, but it's the best. So I want my team to be the best team in Derriford, and I will do everything I possibly can to get there.